Welcome. My name is Andrea. It's good to see you today, or at least know you're there. Today we're going to practice our Ujjayi breath, our 3-compartment breath with twists. Before we begin our yoga practice, you might want to have a bolster handy and maybe a towel or a small pillow. The reason being is that sometimes when you sit on the floor and cross your leg for easy cross-legged position, the knees will be higher than the hip bones. When that happens, one, it's a sign of tight hips or narrow pelvis, but it also causes the body to kind of concave, and then the diaphragm can't be free-flowing and functioning. So we'll also get crampy or pain up into the crease of the leg. So I suggest to take a look at your knees, and if they're higher than your hip bones, please come onto a bolster or a little pillow and notice how that automatically makes them lower. If you want to practice putting your foot in the crease, that will help lower them again. So before we even begin to center, let's just take a moment to be. There's nothing you need to do except for sit and be. Your eyes can be open or closed. You don't need to think anything. There's no mantras here. There's no breath exercise. Just let the body be itself. Take the pressure off. There's no pressure to do anything just yet. Now that we're sitting on our own mats with ourselves, preparing for our yoga practice, let's go ahead and begin our centering portion of the practice. That is where we come to our own mats. We don't worry about what's going on around us. We're going to bring the attention inside of our own minds, our own bodies. So do that now. Just pull in your energy from the front, from the back, and the sides, and diagonal, and from above and below. We sometimes scatter our energy so much, and we give away so much of our power and our energy trying to help others and working, and broken relationships. We might be sad about those, and so we're giving parts of ourselves away just for our yoga practice. Just for our yoga practice, pull yourself inward in this centering practice. We can always return and help others after, but this yoga practice, really, let's center and come into ourselves even deeper. Yes. And at this point, now that we've been here for a moment, you can tuck your pelvis under slightly, turn your palms up towards the sky, sit a little taller through the spine, rounding those shoulders up, back and down, relaxing the shoulders. The chin is level with the floor or ground. Eyes are closed. And here we relax and continue to center and draw within so that the inner world becomes more important than the outer world. Allow all parts of your body to relax. Good. Now that we're a little more centered and quiet, let's listen to our breath. Just notice the tip of your nose and see how the air comes in and out through the nose. Feel the temperature of the air going in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. We'll begin to make the breath a little deeper, focusing on the breath coming in through the nose and down the throat, all the way down the spine and entering the belly, a big belly breath. As you exhale, allow the breath to deflate the belly, come back up through the spinal area and out the nose. And just make your breath a little longer and deeper and flowing a little better here. Slowing down the nervous system and clearing the mind. Really taking time for yourself, to be with yourself, to find that inner peace, the inner sanctuary, the calm, the knowingness. Good. And let's begin our Ujjayi breath. Eyes can stay closed. Constrict those vocal cords in your throat, either by saying or constricting the vocal cords by dropping the chin down and hearing the ha sound, but keeping your mouth closed. Once you hear that Darth Vader sound, you can lift your chin back up to ground level and continue to Ujjayi breath. Again, any noises that are in the outer world take less importance than what's on the inner world. Knowing that the inner world is the true world. And what you're thinking and feeling now matters the most. And we know with our breath exercise, we can change our inner world with our breath. Making those Ujjayi breaths louder if you can, so that you can really hear the power behind the breath and bringing it down into the belly. Good for digestion. And now we can go on using our Ujjayi breath also with the 3 compartment breath, because we'll be practicing twists today. So inhale with the Ujjayi, bringing the oxygen down into the belly, then filling the rib cage, and then finally filling the top of the upper chest with oxygen, and exhaling, reversing that. We're just practicing the 3 compartment breath. Relax your fingers and toes and that space between your eyes. Good. You can open your eyes and gently look at the ground in front of you at the top of the mat. Just gently open the eyes. All right, so let's take our fingertips to the earth and inhale up using the Ujjayi breath, and hands to heart. We'll do 2 more just like that. Bringing the fingertips to the earth, inhaling up, reaching up towards the heavens, and exhaling to heart. Fingertips to the earth, nice and slow. Inhaling up, pushing your seat into the earth like your pelvis is in the earth, arms up in through the clouds, And bring it into your heart. Good. Bring your hands back down to your knees. On the exhale, bring your chin to chest and stretch the back of the neck. Inhale, lift your chest slightly and look up to the sky. Open your eyes. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to center. Exhale, relax those shoulders and look over your left shoulder, keeping your chest forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, twist to the right with your neck. Remember the Ujjayi, the breath is the teacher. And inhale, come forward. This time with an exhale, we will lift tall through the neck and just drop your left ear to your left shoulder, stretching the side of the neck. Inhaling up. Reaching tall through the spine and right ear to right shoulder. On your next inhale, we'll come up to center. Good. Take your hands and go ahead and grip on to your upper trap muscles and secure with your elbows down towards your body. We're going to rotate the head all the way around and holding our upper traps. It'll be a safe way to move. Exhaling the chin to chest and going over to the left. When you inhale, lift your chest and look up. Right ear to right shoulder and down. We'll do that one more time. To the right. We'll reverse the circle 2 times. Good. And take your hands and whatever energy you've pulled off your upper traps, go ahead and shake your hands into the earth, removing excess energy from the neck into the center of the earth where there's fire to be cleansed. Speaking of cleanse, the theme of class today is to detox. Go ahead and shake it out. Shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Get any excess, maybe heart tension or holding on to cell phones. Up and down with the wrists. So detoxing and releasing and letting go. Our theme of class today. Twists are great for detoxing. Great. Let's bring the fingertips to the floor and inhale up. And on the exhale, bring the arms down. One more time like that. Inhaling up. Clasp your hands at the top. I know you can't see my hands. You're just going to clasp them and bring the palms of your hands to the sky. So you're just turning your palms up towards the sky, still being clasped. Exhale, relax the body. Inhale, sit into your seat strongly as you reach your arms to the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to arch over to one side, making sure you're sitting evenly on your sits bones. Inhale up to center. And exhale, other side. I hope you still have your Ujjayi breath going. It's key to the practice. Inhaling up. Turn your palms so they're facing your head. On the exhale, bring them forward, stretch the back. Inhale up. Again, stretch the back. Inhaling up and arms down. The next time we're going to go up into a twist. Remember to use your 3-compartment breath. So inhale first into the belly, ribs and upper chest. When you exhale, twist to one side, letting the oxygen come out of the upper chest, ribs and low belly. Let your belly button be where your knee is and look straight ahead. Good. We don't want to move too quickly into a twist. So on your next exhale, we'll twist a little more from the low back up. Inhaling into the belly and exhaling from the chest down. When you inhale, sit tall through the spine. Exhaling from the chest down and twisting a little further, maybe moving your head more towards the back this time. As you inhale, come out of the twist from the low back, chest and head, reaching up. Exhaling from the chest down into the twist on the other side. Sitting tall with the inhale. We're working our way into a deeper twist on the exhales, on a journey looking into the past, into our past behind us. As the spine detoxes, maybe we can find something we can let go of that we've been holding on to from this day prior. Inhaling, coming out, uncoiling, reaching up, and exhaling down. We want to take a look at whatever we're holding on to, either from the past, or a habit that we have, or a thought pattern, or a belief system, or a food, or a person, or a situation that we can now release. We can let it go. We don't need it anymore. And yoga is about unity, unifying our spirit, our mind, our emotions, our body. Let's see if there's anything in the rest of the practice that we can get in tune with, that we want to release, to detox from. And when we detox and release, we leave an open place for more breath, for more spirit, for more comfort, for more peace, for more growth. So invite in also those things that you would like. So now I'd like to come off of your seat, or you can stay on it. It's up to you. We're going to be straightening our legs. So straighten both legs into what is called staff pose. Staff pose is where your feet are flexed and you draw your knees back by contracting your quads. Your hands are at your hips and you're going to push into the earth with an inhale, elevate or levitate or lift yourself off of the mat. And exhale, relax. Good. Take one of your legs and bend them so that the sole of the foot is up against the thigh. Good. We're just going to twist towards the bent knee. We're going to bring our fingertips to the earth, Sit strong into your seat, inhaling up. And exhale, twist to the bent knee. We'll stay here for about 3 breaths. And we'll uncoil, lifting up and down. You might be wondering what I'm snickering at. I have a little love affair with squirrels, as my friends will know, and I feed them peanuts, so they think that I'm here to feed them. They may show up on the mat, I don't know. So let's take this straight leg and bend it behind us to like a half mermaid, and we'll reach up again and twist to that same side as before. Inhaling up. Notice how slow the breaths are. And exhale, other side. Inhaling up. And arms down. Good. Same straight leg. Push it out. We're going to take the original bent leg and put that foot over the straight leg. This is where you might need a towel rolled up or a little pillow, because you want both of your sits bones to be on the mat. Just set that to the side. First of all, raise your arms up with that inhale and bend towards the bent leg. We'll be here about 3 breaths. You can grab around, you can place your elbow on one side, or just hold onto the leg. Sitting very tall with the inhale. Twisting deeper on the exhales. Uncoiling, inhaling, letting the diaphragm come all the way down towards the earth, and exhale out as the diaphragm tucks up underneath the ribs. Good. Lean towards the foot of the bent leg, and then bend the straight leg behind you. Does that make sense? You'll probably be leaning towards your foot, and that is why I want you to take a cushion or a towel and place it under the way that you're leaning so that you can balance out. And then find this comfortable position here. We're going to be twisting again towards the top bent leg. Inhale up. And exhale, twist. Of course, when you're twisting, your body will want to stop breathing as deeply. You've probably lost your Ujjayi breath, I don't know. But the key is to keep the breath robust and big and really filling the belly. So use that 3-compartment breath. When you inhale, inhale into the belly, ribs and upper chest. When you twist, exhale from the top down. Belly button draws back to the spine. Inhale, uncoil, and palms down. Really good, and that'll help open up the hips too. Let's meet in staff pose, inhaling, coming off of the mat someday, maybe. Lifting, squeezing every muscle in your body, and then relax. Good, let's do the opposite leg. So whatever leg you had straight the first time, hopefully you remember, bend that leg now so that the sole of the foot is in the thigh of the straight one. And we'll be bending towards the knee. Inhale up. And twist. Inhaling forward. Good. And down. Let's go into lean on the side of the bent leg and bring the straight one back. We can't control things on the outside of us, no? Yeah? But we can control how we react to them. And when put under pressure, when we're put under pressure, what we're used to doing will come out even more. So if we're used to being impatient, when put under pressure, it will be even more. So when we practice yoga, we can really bring into the world a lot more peace than if we don't. Inhaling up. Twisting to the same side as before. Exhaling, twist, and purify. And inhaling up. And that's another reason why I like to do yoga in the twisting to the other side now in nature, because it's so beautiful and it helps bring beauty into my life, my practice. And lifting up. Uncoiling and arms down. Great, let's straighten that leg and we'll bring the bent foot over the straight leg. Put this foot flat and grab your pillow just in case. Inhaling up. Flexing the foot and strong straight leg. Twist toward the bent leg. Uncoiling up. Great. Go ahead and lean towards where the foot is and bend that other foot behind. And see if you're going to sit squarely on your sits bones. If not, and you feel like you're leaning one way or another, then let's even that out. Don't put it underneath the side that's lifting up. Put it under the other one, so that you'll level off. Inhale up. And twist towards the top, bent leg. Good. Opening up the hip. The back of the hip. Inhale, coming forward. And when you're in twist, use your eyes too. Look with your eyes. Down. Very good. I'd like to have you end in child's pose. Any variation you'd like. A lot of people like wide-legged, so your knees come to the edge of the mat, your toes touch. Push so that you're sitting on your heels, and bring your arms out and let your belly button, chest, and forehead come to the mat. I'd like to invite you now to stay in child's pose for a few more moments as I have you release the Ujjayi breath and release the 3-compartment breath, so that your body and your diaphragm are breathing on its own, in its own natural rhythm. In a few moments, I'll ring a bell 3 times, and that will indicate that your session is over.